Dear friends, welcome to this short video that will cover how to save a copy of the edits you have made to your transcripts as you go along. And we have a wonderful technical team who are working hard to remove any bugs in the system. And please don't worry, these bugs are very happy when they get released. So we don't need to worry about losing our edits, but it's still worth taking a few moments each time to save what work we've done. And we can do this with some lightness, with the same energy that maybe we take out car insurance. So when we take out our car insurance, we don't go out each day somewhat anxious that we might have an accident. At least I hope we don't. So we just take out our insurance and we enjoy driving. And in the unfortunate situation where there is an accident, we can rest easier knowing that we're covered. So in the same light, I would encourage everyone to make a copy of their work as they go along. And we can always practice with the idea of loss. And at the same time, it's still wise if we take some reasonable steps to protect our precious efforts. So this can be done relatively easily, and I'll demonstrate some of the ways in which we can do it. And I'll show two screens side by side here just to make it easier to see what's happening. So the first step is creating a document. So we can create a new document on our preferred word processing software. So that might be Microsoft Word or Apple Pages, or in this case, Google Docs. And I'm not receiving any payment from Google for this endorsement, but if Google are watching and would like to make a contribution, please feel free. So to create our document, we go to this icon here, plus new, and we click on that and select Google Docs from the options. We could also, from this panel here, we could right click and we get the same options and we can select Google Docs. So that's the same as Microsoft Word. So this opens a new tab with our new document. And it's helpful to give our document a name. So we can copy the name of the talk from the Living Gems website by highlighting the title. And then we have two options for copying it. One is that we can right click and we can use the copy here. And the alternative is to use the shortcut keys on the keyboard. So for a Mac, that would be Command C for copy, or on a Windows machine, it would be Control C. Then once you have the title copied to your virtual clipboard, you can paste it into the title section of the document. So when we place the cursor inside the space, it often automatically highlights the existing title. And we can, again, we can use right click and we can use the paste function, or we could use the keyboard shortcuts Command V or Control V. So there we go. We have our title now of the document. So we won't put a title in the document itself, in the body of the document itself, and I'll explain why we don't do that later. So now we getting a copy of our transcript. We want to go back to our talk, and if we try to copy the text by highlighting it from here, it can be awkward and it won't copy the chapter titles due to the way that they're embedded. There's slightly different way that they're placed on the website. So instead, what we do is we click on Suggest Edit. And then we click on the blue edit icon in the top right-hand corner. And this brings up a box with the transcript, including the chapter titles. So we make sure that the cursor is inside this box. And now we're going to want to highlight the whole transcript. And we do this either by right-clicking again and using Select All. Here you go, Select All. Or alternatively, what we could do is the shortcut keys Command A, or Control A. So this highlights the entire transcript. And the reason that we make sure that the cursor is inside the box is because if it's outside the box and we press Control or Command A, this highlights all the text on the page. So again, we put our cursor inside the box and we select the entire transcript using Command A or Control A in this case. So once it's highlighted in blue as selected, we copy it to our virtual clipboard by right-clicking again and using copy, or alternatively by using the shortcut keys again, Command C or Control C. So then we go back to our document and we can use the right-click again, and that will give us our paste option. Or alternatively, we could use the shortcut keys Command or Control V. And you can see that it's pasted the transcript, the original transcript, into our document. So for the rest of the video, I'll just say, instead of Command and right-click, I'll just say highlight, copy, and paste to refer to the actions of right-clicking and selecting, or using the keyboard shortcuts that we've already covered. So now beginning the editing. So now we have a copy of the original transcript in our document and we're ready to begin editing. So for this example, I'll pretend that I'm doing two separate validation sessions, and I'll make one edit and then we'll say I got interrupted and I came back after several days and I made a second edit and again took a break and came back to later to continue. So in our transcript here, we can see that the numeral 12 has been transcribed, and we can change that for the spelling of 12. So now let's say that I need to leave the session and I don't want to lose all my hard work. So before leaving, I highlight the whole script, the transcript again. And this includes my edit. And I copy it to the clipboard. Command or Control C. And we go over here. And if I refresh this page here, well, we can see actually it's already saved the document in my folder. So this is the document. So I go to my insurance document with the original transcript and I highlight the entirety of the transcript that's already there. And then I paste my updated transcript directly over the top. So we should be able to see the number 12 is the edit is being now in the new document. And the Google document will automatically save my changes. So it's very helpful if we can just use the select all function either by right-clicking or using the shortcut keyboards Command A or Control A. And this means we don't have to manually select a portion of the transcript, which is awkward and it runs the risk of missing some of the text. So this is the reason why we don't put a title at the top of the page here, so that we can just select all text on the page. So my edits are now saved safe and sound. So say some time has passed now and I'm going back to my talk. And let's say I've even closed the browser in between sessions, and now I want to go back and to continue. So I can find my talk again, and in this case I can use the history. And I can bring my talk back up again. But you can go to your spreadsheet for the link or wherever it is that you have that link saved. And you can see when I open it that it tells me that there's unsubmitted edit that have been saved, unsubmitted suggestion. So if I again go back in and suggest edit and open up the edit on the transcript, I can see that my edit is still there. So that's great. The system is working very well. And that means that I can just continue to validate the transcript. So here, maybe as I go along, let's see if there's anything else. Maybe here it says in order to deepen his or her understanding. So maybe we could change this to deepen. So maybe I've been interrupted again and now I need to leave, and before I leave I select everything that's in the transcript again. I copy it to the clipboard, and then I go back to my insurance document and I highlight everything that's in the document, and I paste my new transcript directly over the top of the old one. So again, we should be able to see that deepen is here. So that will save this is the current version of the most up-to-date version of this transcript that I've been working on. So let's say that again it gets closed, and some time has passed and I want to come back again. So again I go to my history, maybe open up my document, and again it'll tell me that there's an unsubmitted suggestion. This is a good sign. And I open up the transcript and I go back and I can see that my last edit is still there. So I would be able to continue working. So let's say for some reason we'd come back in here and this was missing. So it still said deeper, and we would know then that something had gone wrong and that the edits had not been saved. So what we just do is we do the whole process in reverse. I would go back to my latest saved version. I would highlight the entirety of the transcript to the clip. I would copy it then to the clipboard. Then I would go back to Living Gems and say this had was still saying deeper. So I'd go back to Living Gems and I would highlight the entirety of the transcript, and then I would paste my saved version over the top. And if we go back up, we'll see that the deepen is restored, and so is the 12. So we haven't lost anything. So obviously you will be making more edits than just a single one each time. So the process won't be so laborious. So each time you come to the end of a session and there are enough edits that you wouldn't want to lose them, then save a copy and paste it over the top of the most recent saved copy in your preferred word processing software. So this would be the same general process whether we're using Google Documents or Microsoft Word or Apple Pages. Dear friends, I hope that that's been helpful in some way, and if you have any questions or I've missed anything in this, then please let me know. So just take a moment to express some real appreciation for everything that everyone is continuing to offer to this wonderful project. And may you all be peaceful, happy, and light in body and mind.